This is Masai, former war chief of the Gramercy Rifts. Due to assassination, Masai is now warlord.
Rifts! Yeah, right!
He is understandably looking for answers.
Who are the warriors?
The warriors celebrate their narrow escape at being dissected, or worse, by the Turnbulls. They think they're home free, but Swan warns against relaxing.
Well, we made it, and in an hour it is C.I., the big Cody. You gotta do that fist, buddy. Yeah.
When we get there, that's when we've made it.
Ain't no sweat, War Chief.
We just heard from the Turnbulls. They blew it.
The getaway is short-lived as there is a fire on the tracks that has stopped all rail travel in that direction. Fantastic as it may seem, the group thinks this is a coincidence. All but one. Fox turns to Swan and says, with foreboding,
Maybe we ought to worry about who set that goddamn fire.
If the warriors had all just gotten off the train without comment, the audience might have figured there's fires all the time messing up trains in New York. In fact, in New York's history of rail travel, that has only happened twice. But someone had to say this line. Fox has to be the conduit for the audience who says, wait a minute, it was probably some gang who sabotaged the tracks to stop them.
Come on.
After the warriors disembark the stopped elevated train, the next shot is a rooftop with young men looking down on them. Swan quietly returns their gaze.
We've had it. Yeah, I made them. 2 there and 1 there. I think they just made us.
Swan is aware that they are potential rivals. Fox is the memory man and immediately identifies the gang.
You recognize them? Orphans. So far down they ain't even on the map. Real low class. Numbers. Full strength, maybe 30.
30's a lot more than 8.
Not if they're wimps. And I'm sick of this running crap.
Come on, this way.
This is critical and incredibly valuable. It is possible that Fox can identify any organized group that they run into. The majority of the warriors are basically soldiers, and it would be advantageous to have more than one strategist in your ranks. The orphans, to their credit, do not panic when they see these intruders. Their leader saunters over to engage these unknown men. He is in no hurry as they outnumber the warriors and even sends a runner to increase their ranks. Swan, having emerged as the group's leader, tells his troops not to react. He's going to talk to this guy.
No matter what he says, nobody lip off. Nobody get hot. I'm gonna see what I can do.
When did you turn into a fucking diplomat?
Yeah, you ain't exactly the State Department type.
Ignoring the derisions of the more comedic among them, he tells the Fox to come with him.
Fox, you come with me.
Fox gives a knowing nod. He may have known he would be chosen for such a task, and he is ready. He is obviously cool under pressure, and his knowledge of gang culture will be helpful in smoothing out any growing tensions.
Maybe you ought to show me your invitation.
How do you figure?
Well, you come on me and down here, invading our territory. No permits, no parlay.
Sully, the leader of the orphans, immediately challenges their very presence in his territory, with sharp words like invading and armying. Armying is probably not a word, but Sully uses it pretty well here. Swan, for his part, cleverly turns his words around on him.
We're not invading. And I'm parlaying right now.
We were just at that big meeting up in the Bronx. We're going home to Coney. The train gets messed up by the fire and dumps us here.
Fox immediately interjects something about a meeting up in the Bronx, saying the train gets messed up by the fire and they had to get off. Fox has an everyman way of speaking about him. He doesn't appear to be talking down to anyone. He also doesn't appear afraid. He's just stating the facts of what just happened to them. He's not threatening or challenging in any way. Conversely, if Swan had taken Ajax with him, there would have been an all-out brawl in less than 10 seconds.
Maybe all of you just go on faggot.